Good morning and welcome to JC Stocks and Markets podcast for September 23rd, 2023. I'm JC doing this podcast from the outdoors today and on my beautiful deck in Texas where it's warm in the morning and just decided to do it out here today. I've been investing in the stock market for 40 plus years. My intentions with this podcast are to share my thoughts and opinions on some stock and ETF picks with an emphasis on dividend paying securities. I just want to share my investment ideas so that you and I can maybe make a buck. I'm not doing this for money from anyone. The opinions shared here are my own. They're just that, opinions. I invest in many of the stocks and ETFs that are featured in these podcasts, including the one we're going to see today. Disclaimer, do your due diligence before investing in anything. With that, let's go make some money. Today's stock that we're going to take a look at is Omega Healthcare Investors Incorporated. Omega is one of the larger healthcare REITs that you're going to find out there. From my research on Omega, I found that this is one of the best run healthcare REITs. I've also found that the dividends, since they reinstated the dividends, they've been growing steadily since 2003, 20 years. They pay a quarterly dividend of a little over 8%, which we'll see soon. The first slide I've got up right now is Omega's portfolio. Essentially, they've got most of their properties are in the U.S. They've got one in the U.K., but they do handle properties in 42 states, and they're mostly elderly facilities or nursing care facilities, those sorts of things. Some of the nice ones. So they do a real nice job, and they basically lease out the properties with triple lease contracts, so that they're really not, or triple net lease contracts, so they're not typically on the hook for any of the expenses. And this company makes money steadily, and they pay a real nice dividend, which we'll show you soon. I'm showing you is more or less from it's from Yahoo Finance. As you can see, it's an $8 billion company, making $1.03 a year, which is it's somewhat less than the payout, but they do have cash flow to cover that. Forward yield's a little over 8%. The quarterly dividend is 67 cents per share, and it's been growing, like I said, for 20 years. This company has been actually, even in the downturn that we're seeing with the stock prices of late, the stock is at 52-week highs. It's doing quite well, and it's well run, like I said. To keep this very short and sweet, you can see that the near future revenues are going to be increasing, or at least they're estimated to be increasing by about 8%, 7.8%. One thing they do that's a kind of a downer is they tend to miss earnings, or at least they have in the recent past. So that can be a real clinker when it comes to earnings time. But their earnings per share are actually trending upward, as you can see from the bottom part of this Yahoo Finance graphic. You can see that it's growing. I like Omega Health. I bought a small position at just a little over $33 per share. I intend to hang on to it and reinvest the dividends. I think that's a pretty good strategy. Like I said, the company, even if the share price goes down, I'm looking at it for dividends only for my future retirement. So I'm thinking that this is a pretty good pick to serve a piece of my portfolio. At 8%, that's a nice return. With that, I'd like to say thank you for listening. Happy investing. I hope you got a little something out of this. Do your due diligence. Look into healthcare. Look into their website. See what they've got in terms of properties. You can probably do more research online too with your brokerage, Fidelity, Schwab, Ameritrade, whoever you use. You'll see it's a pretty well-run company, and it's steadily been growing revenue-wise and earnings-wise. So happy investing again. Do your own due diligence. The intro and outro song is from a band I used to play in, Just One Goat. It's a song called She's the One. I wrote it. The band recorded it and made the magic because they were very talented people. And enjoy. Happy investing. Thanks for listening. Bye now.
Beautiful, but I know my way back home. A loving purely physical, but I never have to roam. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. Everything is magical, even when she's not around. No, it's not that radical, I just know what I have found. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. She's making my life so much stronger. God, let me stay just a little bit longer. She's the one. Yeah, she's the one. Really is a crime. I've wasted all this